I might not look well rested, but I am well rested. My mom is here because she decided to come, not decided, she's so sweet, and I asked her to come help because I kept getting injured and I was limping and I burnt my hand, which is doing so much better. It was wrapped until just now. I just took off the wrap and it's looking really good.
I'm stoked.
So my mom's here and she was like, I'll take care of the baby all night. And that means that I slept like a solid 7 hours, which I haven't done in so long. And I feel like I could conquer the world. Today is a day that is all about getting ready for Flynn's birthday. Tomorrow is Flynn's birthday party, so I have to clean this entire house and then decorate this entire house. I have to go shopping for food and whatnot for his birthday, and I have to get him presents because I didn't get him anything. Wait, that's not actually true. That wasn't English. That's not actually true. Eric and I bought him a bunch of presents, but we just give them to him. We get too excited. It's like we bought him a car, like a little car that he can drive in. We bought him like this like cube thing with all these toys on it. We bought him a bunch of stuff, but like when we get it, we get so excited we just give it to him. I don't have any presents for him to actually open tomorrow, and I feel like I should. I don't know. He doesn't know. He's one. Anyway, I'm really excited because I have some things from Color Me Mine that I painted with Flynn. First, he painted this mug. Look, it's a disaster. I love it. I think this is so cute. Look, you can kind of see his handprint right here, the red. He put his hands all over it. You can kind of see here too, the dark blue is underneath there. It says Flynn and then 12/19, which is the month and the year. And it looks super cute. So this is the mug that he made me. Thank you. I'm really excited about this. So Eric and I basically make dinner together every single night. So I wanted to have plates that we could eat on every night. This looks like a murder scene and I love it. This is mine. So the back is all purple and it says Flynn made this for Mama, December 2019. It's his hand, just a bunch of his hands, okay? His hands are all over it. So it looks like a murder scene. I think it's really cute. And this one's for Eric. Oh my God, this looks like pretty. What? Is my son an artist? Oh no. Okay, so this is the back. It says, I love you, Dada. I mean, that is stunning. It kind of does look like something that's really expensive. I added the little droplets because like there was a few, see these like droplets, because there was like a couple of those and I was like, I think those are cool, I need more. I think this is really cool. So here are our plates. Mine looks like a murder scene and Eric's looks pretty cool.
I'm so excited about these.
I love Color Me Mine, you guys. It's like my favorite thing in the world. And I have been obsessed with Color Me Mine since I was a little girl. My grandma used to take me to a place called, I think it was called 2000 Degrees in Santa Barbara. And it was my favorite thing. She'd take me and all my cousins and I loved it. And then when I moved to LA, I found Color Me Mine. And I think the reason I love it so much, oh, it's gonna make me cry. My grandparents were my everything. My grandpa's the reason I started doing theater and the reason I started singing and like all that stuff. Like my grandpa really encouraged me to do all that. I love my grandparents. They're always so positive and so kind, and they were all about family. We all were together. They taught us you are best friends with your cousins, you're best friends with your aunts and uncles, your family is your friends, and we were always together all the time. Not just family, but like every family function at my grandparents' house, there'd be like a random person there, and I'd be like, hi, nice to meet you, who are you? And they're like, oh, your grandpa met me at the Sizzler today for lunch and asked me to come over. There's always random people that like my grandparents would just meet people and be like, come on over. I really like learned a lot from them about family and generosity, and I'm just so inspired by my grandparents. And they passed away. My grandma had breast cancer and she actually had a bunch of different types of cancer. Cancer just kind of ate her alive. Like it was really horrible cancer. She passed away while I was in Australia many years ago, and it was one of the hardest things I've ever gone through. That I couldn't be here and be with my family when that happened. My grandpa had heart failure a couple years later. It was horrible going through that. And so I think because my grandma took me to 2000 Degrees and I painted pottery with her all the time growing up, that's why I'm like so obsessed with it. I mean, I also love crafts, and I love crafts and stuff like make me happy and keep me calm and like make me just feel centered or whatever. But I have like an emotional attachment to like painting pottery, and the fact that I got to go do this with my son is just really cool. It makes me feel like ew, I did not think I would cry about this. It makes me feel like I'm like sharing a part of my grandparents with my baby who doesn't get to meet them. So, oh my God, I can't believe that was so unexpected. I was like, I'm in such a good mood. I had so much sleep, and look at this cute pottery I made with my son. But my grandparents meant so much to me, so, and I hadn't really thought about that, I guess, how much painting ceramic plates meant to me. But I go all the time. Anyway, my point is that I go all the time, and Corey loves to go with me, which is awesome. Corey and I are basically the same person, so we always do it together. But I've never had another friend who loves to do it as much as I do, other than Corey. So Corey and I always love to go, but JoJo just discovered it. And recently JoJo's like, I found this awesome place called Color Me Mine. And you have to understand, most of my friends think this is lame. Like, who wants to go paint a plate for 3 hours and then it comes out looking like this? Like, and JoJo is just as obsessed with it as me and Corey are. It makes me so happy. So like, JoJo and I have gone together quite a few times in the last couple of weeks. I don't know why, that just brings me so much joy that she loves it too. I think JoJo and I are very similar in a lot of ways. We have very similar personalities. She's a really awesome kid, and she's not into things that most 16-year-old, 17-year-old girls are into, especially in LA. Like, 16-year-old girls in LA are not like JoJo Siwa. JoJo is such a cool kid, and she reminds me, not that she's like, I know it sounds crazy to, if she's watching this, which she probably isn't, but if she's watching this, she'll be annoyed that I'm calling her a kid, because she's very, very mature. But she's 16. Sorry, JoJo, but like, 16 is, I guess it's not a kid, you're a teenager, whatever. Anyway, 16-year-old girls in Hollywood are not like JoJo. I was not a normal 16-year-old kid. I don't know, I was a theater nerd, and I didn't do drugs, and I didn't drink, I didn't party. I wasn't a crazy kid. I loved theater, and I loved crafts, and I loved my family. That made me kind of different and kind of weird compared to other high schoolers. Now, in 2019, it's even crazier. I feel like for teenagers, there's a lot more bullying, there's a lot more peer pressure, and just pressure in general, social media on how to be and how to look and how to act. I didn't have that in high school. And JoJo still is just JoJo, and she doesn't do all that crazy stuff. She doesn't drink, she doesn't do drugs, she doesn't party. She's such a good, sweet girl who loves her family and loves her friends, and she just likes having fun. And to her, having fun is like doing crafts and spoiling her family and friends, laughing and playing games. I don't know, she's such a sweet girl, and I feel like that's why I think she's such a good role model for young girls, but also for teen girls. She gets a lot of hate for the fact that she dresses sparkly and like with bows and acts younger. She doesn't act younger, she just does what she loves, and she loves to do crafts and have fun. She doesn't like to party and dress in a revealing way. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just something she doesn't want to do. She gets hate for that, which is so weird to me, because she's just being herself, and she's such a good person. I love that girl so much, and it drives me crazy when people hate on her, because she's like family to me now. And she loves Color Me Mine. And I just need to defend my fellow Color Me Mine lovers, because painting pottery is really fun, and you should try it. It also makes really good Christmas gifts, just so you guys know. I'm telling you, if you're a kid out there watching this, go to a place where you paint something, paint it for your parents, paint it for your grandparents. They will love it. It's super, super fun. I'm telling you, I use the stuff I make at Color Me Mine every day. Go do it. I'm gonna go do it, okay? Why am I still talking? I need to clean up this house. So we came to our favorite farm to get tomatoes, but they don't have tomatoes because it's Christmas season, so now they just have Christmas trees at this farm. That was unexpected. Look, there's a creepy monkey, Flynn. What's this? It's a monkey. Well, that's disappointing. The tomatoes are unreal. Like, we literally came here, we drove here just to get a tomato. Like, that's how good these tomatoes are. Who drives somewhere for a tomato? Like, I hate tomatoes. I pick tomatoes off my sandwiches, off my burgers. I don't ever put tomatoes in anything. I hate tomatoes. And these tomatoes I will eat like an apple. Like, that's how good they are. They're unreal. And they don't have any, so I'm a little disappointed. But look how pretty all these Christmas trees are. Look at these beautiful Christmas trees. Look at the Christmas trees. Let's see if they have any animals, Flynn. Look right here. Look at that. He's looking for more. He's coming, huh? Look at this. Look at all the food. You go to bah. Bah. Can you say that? Open up. Then. They are so cute. Okay, let's go get out of this.
So weird, the mix of palm trees and Christmas trees. I guess you're used to it. See my nose.
No, we're gonna be pecking. That was hectic. A Saturday Christmas season at a Target in Los Angeles.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, and we had 2 carts full of stuff. We had a lot of things to get for this party. We didn't buy any presents for Flynn yet, so we were like, should we buy him a present? We got him like a little car thing. What did we get him? I don't know.
Wheels.
He's not gonna remember. He doesn't care. He loves remote controls. It's the only thing he cares about, so it doesn't matter what we get him. We got a bunch of food. Yeah, boring. I don't know what to tell you. This is boring, but we got things. Okay, goodbye. We are in full party mode. We're getting balloons up. We've got food, starting to get it set up. Usually our parties are like late afternoon, nighttime, but tomorrow I have a kid, and I guess kid parties are at noon. So tomorrow the party starts at noon. So we're trying to get everything set up tonight so that we can wake up and just not stress about it. Flynn, come here. We gotta do your Santa. Do you wanna come over and look in your Santa? What's inside? What you got? Oh, a book. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Let's see here, says Santa. I need some merry toys for some good girls and boys. Did you want to pick another one? You didn't get one yesterday. Oh my goodness. It's a little crab that shakes. Watch, Flynn. Watch this. Can you shake it? Good job. You gonna show it to Grandma? Yeah, so yeah, that's fun. This is such a fun little tradition that Teeny gave to me for him. Well, Teeny's mom, my friend Christina, her mom made this, and I just love it. I think it's such a cute little tradition that you fill it with little toys, and every day he gets to pick one out. Although I need to put some more toys in it because there's not much in there. I know, he'll never know. I should just put fill it with remote controls. He'll lose his mind. Eric is sweetly setting up the tables because we have some crafts coming tomorrow to the party. In this area, we're gonna have dogs because we want to encourage dog adoption. So we're having puppies that are up for adoption at the party so people can come to the party and leave with the dog. We have treats in poop bags. So there's chocolate candies in here. We also have tennis ball gumballs. They literally look like tennis balls, which is really weird. And the reviews were horrible online, so apparently they taste like garbage. We have chips and dips, and we're gonna put dip inside of the toilet because dogs eat out of toilets sometimes. And we have like little dog food bowls. I mean, I love to throw a party, y'all. So I still need to make puppy chow, and I need to make cupcakes, and we still need to keep putting up more decorations. Normally my parties are just in this area of my house, but this party we're doing in all areas of the house because it's raining tomorrow, so no one can go outside. There's more decorating to do than normal, which is a little stressful, but we'll get it done. Eric made bruschetta, and I'm eating corn dogs. But Eric made bruschetta fancy pants. We've made a lot of progress on the decor. I just have to make a couple of desserts and we're good to go. So,